Hello everyone, welcome back to channel. Today we will talk about GM GOA writing ability test, which is VAT. So basically, GM GOA VAT is for 30 minutes and it will be held online. And we have to write in 250 words to 300 words. And so they will be given two topics, out of which we should select one of the topic and we should write according to the which is guideline which is given. We have to write it within 250 words to 300 words, and the time limit is 30 minutes. So we'll talk about like how to crack VAT of Jim Gova. So Jim's specific strategy to crack the writing ability test is first understand what is Jim's VAT expectations. So Jim is known for valuing clarity of thoughts, ethical and social awareness, managerial thinking, balanced option, not extreme view. So they are not looking for very literate English. They are looking for like simple English, which involves clarity of thoughts, ethical and social awareness, managerial thinking, balanced option. For example, balanced option in the sense last year there was a topic like digital payments, pros and cons. So in this, like you should be having balanced option. Like you should not talk much about pros, or you should not talk much about cons as well. So you should be having balanced opinion for pro as well as balanced opinion for cons. Then, so typically the VAT topics at gym is more upon like current affairs of whatever is happening in India, or current affairs which is whatever happening in global, and business and economy and social issues, ethics and sustainability, management related scenario. So these are the VAT topics which are covered in gym Goa VAT. Next, common gym VAT topics, like in current affairs, like is AI is a threat or opportunity for job, India's growth versus inequality, climate change, role of corporate. This is in current affairs. In business economics, startup boom and privatization of PSO, pros and cons, and gig economy, all these things. In ethics and society, profit versus purpose. Should social media be regulated? Corporate responsibility in developing a country. These were some of the common gym VAT topics. And last year, we had the topics is more upon like digital payments, pros and cons, influence and influencers and their influence on social media, and journey is important or the destination. Is honesty the best policy? Age of mergers and bringing relationship to work, ethics in social media. All these are the topics which are there last year. Then coming up to the ideal VAT structure. So you should follow the like the structure so that you can crack the VAT very easily. First paragraph, it should be introduction, which should be consist of 3 to 4 lines. Like define the topic, show understanding, like your understanding about the topic, and don't do and no opinions about it. Then second paragraph is for argument. For example, present benefit. If you want, you can use one example also. Always it's good to give an example so that your writing of ability will be like evaluated very highly because you have given the example. This is for four. And third paragraph, you write argument against, like present concern, show balance. Like in the after present concern, show the balance opinion. In the last and in the last and final paragraph, you write the conclusion, like balanced view, forward looking, suggest solution, and what are the ways solution can be written, and what are the ways forward looking, like what are the ways it can be solved, all these things. So these are the four paragraphs. If you are maintaining, it's good to go. Then language and style tips. So use simple and professional English. Avoid heavy vocabulary because they don't expect students to write in a heavy vocabulary. So use simple and professional English, and and be neutral and analytical. Avoid extreme opinion or emotional language. So be neutral and analytics about the topic. And compulsorily stay within 250 to 300 words. So unless if they specified which is specified the standard which is more than this or changer than this, so compulsorily stay within 250 to 300 words. And and also be clear about the topic which you are writing. And so, what can ruin your word? Or what are the things which can ruin your phone? So, if you maintain no structure, it can ruin it. And if you have one-sided aggressive opinion, for example, as I told earlier, there will be pros and cons concept. So, if you are valuing towards one side of the opinion, it may ruin your word. And political or religious bias. If you write more about the political and religious bias in your word, it may ruin and incorrect fact. So if you are not very aware of fact, don't go to write it because incorrect fact may avoid your van. And too informal tone also can avoid your van. So you should not be too informal in the writing of the van. So so what are the strategy that you can prepare for that? So I'll recommend you to read the newspaper such as the Hindu, the Indian Express daily, so that you can come to know what is happening, what are the current affairs is going on, all these things, and read about like new AI and technology or Indian economy, ethics in business, startup and entrepreneurship. So read a little bit about this. So, like these are the some of the key inputs that you can you can clear the VAT. Also, these are the some of the inputs so that the candidates can clear the VAT. So it's not a big thing because the writing VAT is a very easy thing, and there is a lot of time to write 250 and 300 words. For that, giving 30 minutes is there a lot of time. So all the best for all the candidates. So do prepare well. Don't take it as lightly because it is equally as important as the personal interview. So do well and prepare well for the VAT and all the best for everyone and do well. Thank you.